And welcome once again to Community Viewpoint. I'm John Pollock, your host for the evening, June 27th. I hope that's the date. Guess who's here? Maria's here this week.
Back.
And we're going to be talking about the Pahrump Fair and Festival.
Why can't any of us get that right? I can't get it right either.
As Paula Glidden is going to be
long.
talking about that because it morphed from Harvest Festival to the Fall Festival. Now it's the Pahrump Fair and Festival.
Correct.
So this is the end of June, and the Fall Festival and Fair and Festival is going to come up. What's the dates on that?
September 29th starts.
Wow.
September 29th.
It's right around the corner.
It is, 3 months.
Oh, that's what
There
we
we
did.
go.
And
There.
no matter what the name, it's still there and people still come and it's still great.
And we still want it to be there.
Okay.
That's our process.
Yes.
That's our
We want to
plan.
keep it.
All right, Paula's going to be telling us about the different segments of the what makes up the Fall Festival and Fair and Festival. I'm not going to get it tonight, but anyway,
Is there like an acronym we can
okay,
use
actually.
maybe? Would be easier?
Well, Pahrump
Pahrump
Fair.
Fair and Festival.
Fair.
PFF.
That's what we use. PFF.
BFF.
PFF.
All right, Paula, give us your best shot at what's going to happen.
Well, it starts on September 29th, as we mentioned. It's a Thursday night. And it opens with entertainment that night and the carnival, of course. That's the biggest thing. I mean, we're testing out the rides that night, you
That's-
might say.
And the name of the people are Davis.
Yes, the Davis Carnival.
They're local?
They're local, and they've been very, very helpful to us in the last 2 years. So
Are winter tickets available?
now, they're on sale now. They're at Seymour's and, well, they're all over town. At Ace, Seymour's, the feed stores. You can get them at my office. I mean, we're going to be at the
Nice.
4th of July festival this weekend. We'll be selling them all 3 days, so you can get them for the rodeo and the carnival.
So we're going to have a full-blown rodeo this year?
Full-blown professional rodeo with 2 sets of bull riding, one to start it off and one to end it. So I think that's kind of fun.
Oh, excellent.
And all the other events that go with it, from the barrel racing to the calf roping and everything. So we're looking forward to it this year. Costs a little bit more money, but we're going for it. We're going to try to bring it back to the town and have it and have us all enjoy it. So that's our promise right now.
So
Well,
both.
I think people like the rodeo. I mean, it's
Oh, yeah.
so
Well, we had a little
So
trouble with it last
popular.
year. We changed it up a little bit just because of costs. It was kind of out of our range. So this year we're back on, and we've got a great professional rodeo out of Utah, Ben Gurman's rodeo. And I invite you to go on site. You can go probably look up his stuff, Ben Gurman, German, see his rodeo style, and join us that weekend. It's Friday and Saturday, by the way. So that it's just the 2 nights.
Okay. So we're going to have tickets available for the carnival and the rodeo
Correct.
at all
And
these
they're,
venues?
They're discount tickets right now, guys. $10 for the rodeo. Can you believe that?
oh wow, that's
a great
not
price. No,
expensive at all.
that's a great price right now. It'll be more at the door, obviously. And the tickets for the carnival are $20 right now, as usual, and then they'll be $25 at the door. So, get your tickets early. You can buy one a month if you can't afford a whole family at once right now. You could buy
That's a
one or
good
2
idea.
a month. Well, that's what we suggest. That's why we try to get them so early. You don't
Okay.
have to wait. You don't have to buy them all at once. And as I say, we'll be there at the 4th of July festival through the chamber this weekend, coming up for the 4th. So maybe you can pick up some then.
And also, I just want to point out for people that don't usually go to the carnival, if they don't want to go to the carnival, there's still tons of awesome vendors out there to just get out there and go meet the vendors and just see what's out
Yeah.
there. There's beautiful artwork. I always see such great stuff.
Yeah, it's true. We have the craft corral this year again. We tried to get that for the local vendors that are just doing homemade kind of things with reduced rate and insurance and everything. So we're really trying to help everybody. Of course, we've got our regular vendor booths you can still get. We're about half full right now. We've got the arts and crafts. That's a little tricky this year because of the Root Center being down. So we won't be able to be in there, but we will be able to have it. Half is going to be the horticultural things are going to be in the annex, and all the real arts and crafts things that you think outside of the vegetables and plants are going to be at the museum this year.
Wow.
So we're going to take everything
Good
down
idea.
there. Yeah, we were very blessed to actually get the museum. We looked around for a few places, but they stepped up, and it seems to fit in well with the whole combination. It's right down the street. We'll have a shuttle to it, so I think it works well for everybody. Yeah,
That's
of course
awesome.
it's free. That's free. You can just go in. Festival's still free. You don't have to pay to get in. It's just into the rodeo and the carnival. So and yeah, we do have a lot of good vendors this year. More different ones. We've been all over the state looking for new people to come in, and I think we got a few, and we're just hopeful we'll get some more, and we'll all have a good time.
So if you're watching this show right now, tell your friends and family. If they don't have a chance to watch the show, go to YouTube, type in Community Viewpoint, KPVM, click on today's date, and you can get all the information, and your friends and family, if they need a booth, they can get one that way.
That's right.
Or you can go online to Fall Festival, Fair and Festival.
Right. Pahrump Fair and Festival, all spelled out. Spell out the A-N-D, and it's www.Pahrump Fair and Festival, and all the different categories are there, from the parade, which is Saturday morning. We're starting to get applications for that, and we lowered the prices there too, so we're trying to keep it low, trying to keep everybody involved, and we look forward to some really good festival, fun. It's the idea. We're also going to have a lot of different contests this year that kind of we've had before, but we're working them back into. We're having a bonnet contest for the ladies, a mustache contest for the men.
There you go, John.
Yeah, I told him he's eligible.
No, the judge, Jasperson, will wear that. Win that one. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know his. So, let's see, a crazy kids shoe contest. So, just fun things like that. I think we're going to do a crazy legs and.
Can I ask you a
trophies for all.
question?
Sure.
About the kids' shoe contest? Because I know kids really, that when these fairs and things happen in
Right.
town, kids are so creative.
I know.
So can they decorate the shoes?
Yeah, decorate them, build them, you name
Okay.
it. Whatever's on their feet, we're going to judge that day. So I think that could be a lot of fun. We really do hope, and we'll have prizes. We're going to have trophies for everybody. So we hope people will get involved and come down. And I can't wait to see the bonnets and the guys' mustaches, and we'll see what else. Maybe the sexy legs. We can get you up there for that too if you're available.
Okay. And you said the Pahrump Idol also is going to be happening?
Right, that's back on again. This year we're going to start auditions in July. And if you want to, I guess if you really want to know about it, go to the website, because it is on there, Pahrump Fair and Festival again. But it's also, you can find out information from the Guitar West store. They're going to actually be holding the original auditions there. They've been very good to us. They have their new store, new location, and they've offered that for us to do the auditions in. So we're going to do that, and then there'll be a semifinal later on, possibly the end of August, beginning of September, and the finals will be Sunday on stage at the festival. So I think that's going to be a lot of fun this year. We look forward to that. Everybody missed it for a couple years, and we didn't have time to get it back together, so now we're hoping this is it again. We'll get it back on. Yeah. So we're looking forward to that.
I always speak to you soon. Can I just ask, when is the schedule, the Fair and Festival book, when will that be out?
Well, that's an interesting concept this year. It'll be out probably early September.
Okay.
I know Channel 41 is also doing a book. They're doing one that I think is coming out in August sometime.
Okay.
But the official one actually is through different channel, and they're working on the book as well. But I understand Rhonda's helping them out with that. So everybody's
that's very
trying
nice.
everybody's trying to work together and get that done. And at this point, we're hoping that people will advertise in that, because it's the sponsorship that drives this, guys. We have to raise $150,000 to do this, and everybody thinks that's just you just go out and do it.
That's for one event.
That's for the entire event, the entire festival.
And then anything extra can go to the fairgrounds?
The fairgrounds, exactly.
Okay.
Anything that we have left over, of course, will go to the fairgrounds. We've never taken a dime. It's all volunteer work. We have all volunteers. As a matter of fact, we got a few new volunteers, and we're very happy about that. So, it's a lot of work, and everybody
You've been
puts
hanging
their
in there
time
for a long time.
it's 10 years, Maria. It's 10 years.
Oh, my gosh.
And I know I've made some friends along the way, and I've made some enemies, but you know what? We're still doing it, and we're getting it done, and that's the important part, because the town, I think, actually enjoys it. And I think we need it. I think it's a great economic boost to the town.
Oh, definitely.
At that time. So.
Well, yeah. When you think of the gas stations, the hotels, you know,
Right.
people are buying sodas in and out, and they're
Right.
shopping at the grocery stores. I mean, just
Right.
everything.
The hotels fill up that weekend for sure.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
And you know, there are a lot of visitors that come in. We are going to
The
do
RV
a
parks even.
yeah, the RV parks. We're going to do a giveaway this year, and we haven't decided what that's going to be yet. But it'll be a substantial giveaway. That when you come in, we will give you a ticket for it, and we want to, you know, we're going to do a little survey. Where are you from? And that's all we really want to know. We, you know, every year they say, how many people do we have here? We have no idea. So we're trying to get some numbers on that because our sponsors, such as Budweiser and just in general, they want to know how many people come there, and we can't even really give them a good answer.
Right.
So it's time we did, and this is the year. So
That's a great
You
idea.
know, we're going to take names and hostages or whatever. You know, whatever we have to do. We're going to make a survey to put a poll together and find out. So.
And we'll see what the survey says.
Yeah, well, we want to know how many people come from out of town and visit us.
That was a bad joke. I was doing a Family Feud thing.
So if you go online, if you're a vendor, you're going to find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different forms you have to fill
Little
out.
links.
And
Yeah.
it's not you that's doing this.
No, well, the
Some of
form
them are.
itself, I mean, we haven't really changed it that much over the years. We've had to adapt because the town wants paperwork and the state wants paperwork. We can't just have a little festival anymore. You know, it's a big time thing, and we have to turn everything in. So we have to be in compliance with them, and the town holds us responsible because we are in their property. So it's not a bad form. There is a workers' comp form, so that could be non-applicable, and there is a child support thing that could be also the same way. But we have to have them there, and you have to fill them out. And kind of 4-minute forms. You can get through them.
Yeah, really, the time it takes to fill the form out, it's really worth it. I mean, for what you get out of it.
Yeah, honestly, our vendors don't complain. They understand. They go from town to town and all around, and they understand it's different everywhere. And this is just a couple of things we have to have.
So you can get these,
awesome.
like myself, off the internet, or
Yep.
you can pick them up at the land office too.
Sure.
Which is
Let's
right,
get 'em there.
just directly behind Walgreens.
No, we've
No?
moved. We've moved.
You moved?
So that's a new announcement. We're on the highway. We're in our old new office.
Okay.
When we were way back when
With the
we
slider
were
in
on the
the
highway.
front.
On
That's
160
right,
there?
on 160.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right. 2050 Highway 160, and we're back there. It just makes sense to just have the one office, and we're doing really good there. So, anyway, we just moved back there a couple weeks ago, so
Oh,
we're
okay.
kind of
Okay.
officially there now.
All right.
But yeah, we're easy to get to. So, and of course, our numbers are there. Can I give them our number?
Yes.
The festival number is 775-990-4043, and that'll get you to the paved office in the festival line, and you can call there. If you go online, there's another number you can call that, and that rings into us too. So we always are taking messages and getting back to you within that day.
Okay.
You can get to the festival from the town webpage too? Or no?
I don't know if they've linked it from there,
Yeah.
but
But
we'd
I
love
just,
that to
I
be.
Googled the.
If they Google it,
Pahrump-
you can.
That's
yeah,
right.
Without doing the www, I just Googled the Pahrump Fall Festival, and
Yeah,
it came up there.
pops
So
up,
yeah,
yeah.
it's easy to find on the
Yeah,
internet.
we have Ken doing our website. He's a local guy here, Calvetta Designs, and he's done a lot of work for us and changed it up and made it easy for everybody to use. So a lot of information on there. Just go there and it should tell you what you need to know.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
So this
Thank
will
you.
be starting on Thursday at 5 o'clock till 10 p.m. that first evening, and that's on September what, 29th.
Right.
So what will be available that evening? There'll be the carnival.
Well, yeah, the carnival's the biggest thing. The vendors will be there. They have to set up and be ready to go by 5.
right.
And the entertainment. You know, we have free entertainment. You know, and these are great bands. These are some really good bands. I don't know if you've listened to them, but some of them are really good. I mean, people that have played in big bands over time, and they're back to redo, and it's really fun to hear them play. Dave Jordan is our entertainment coordinator, and he's done a great job
that's
last year and this year. So trying to
Nice.
bring that one in too. So it's a lot of fun.
Right.
When's
so
the rock night?
I'm sure that's Saturday night. I'm sure that's Saturday night.
Friday?
I'll for sure be there. Rock and roll.
Friday the times will be from 10 a.m. till midnight. Saturday when the parade ends,
Yep.
around 11:30ish until midnight, and then Sunday from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m.
Right.
So all those things are happening. What's the theme of the parade?
Come on, get happy.
Okay.
That's perfect.
Yeah, we just want to have a good time. So bring your music, bring your colors, bring your happy faces, and we'll have a good time.
Okay, parking?
Very nice.
Parking again, we try to use that shuttle, and the Nugget and the Saddle West have both been very good to us and let us use their parking and move you back and forth through the shuttle because it is so crowded around that corner. We really wish we could get a fairgrounds here eventually, and it is our goal.
What a concept,
I
the
will tell you
fairgrounds.
that.
Yeah.
It is our goal. We'll see.
Awesome.
Yep.
Awesome. So, where are they going to start the parade this year?
Same place. Comes
people
off
are-
of
okay.
Dandelion up by the Napa Auto Parts.
Okay.
We have to rendezvous there. We bring in so many different types of groups from
It's
that
comfortable.
point. Yeah,
Doing
it's people have made it. They know how to use it now. So I think it's worked out pretty well.
I think we're almost out of time.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my God.
Wow, that was
You
great.
said 1 minute.
Yep, it's okay.
Thank
Yeah,
you so much.
Oh, no, I thank you. And we
Well, I'm
hope everybody
excited.
starts buying their tickets. And
And before we leave, I meant to say Tuesday, tomorrow, 10 a.m. till noon in our extension office, the Las Vegas Master Gardeners will conduct a bark beetle workshop. It's not beetles that bark, it's beetles that eat the bark. It's a collaboration between the
sure?
Nevada Division of Forestry, U.S. Forest Service, Cooperative Extension about a type of beetle that's come into the area that reproduce on the inner bark of the trees, and they are going to be infestating the area. So they're going to be training people how to look for these bark beetles. And if you need some more information, call Debbie over at the extension at 727-5532.
We're coming back
And-
after this.
Are we coming back?
Yes.
Oh, that's why he said 1 minute. So, okay,
So we'll be back.
okay. So
Thank
thank
you.
you, Paula.
Thank you
Thank you
so
for
much.
watching.
always good to see you. Thank you.
I'm glad
It's
you
gonna
stayed
be
for
a
the
great
bark beetle.
festival.
Yeah, I am too.
The barking beetle.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
And welcome back to the Barking Beetle Show. No, I'm sorry. I kind of jumped the gun over there. I thought we were at the end of the show.
That's
But anyway,
okay.
that's going to be coming up tomorrow, the 28th.
Well, let's tell them what it is again. What is it again that's coming up?
Tuesday, 28th at 10 a.m. till noon in our extension office at Calvada and Dandelion. They'll be conducting, the Las Vegas Master Gardeners will conduct a bark beetle workshop.
What kind of beetle?
It's a bark beetle workshop. It's a collaborative effort between the Nevada Division of Forestry, Nevada Department of Agriculture, U.S. Forest Service, and Cooperative Extension to train interested individuals of the signs and symptoms of this invasive insect. Okay, they'll be gnawing at our trees. They'll be killing the trees, especially the ones that are weakened by disease, drought, and well, we don't have smog out here that much. But this is something we have to look at in the future. A lot of the cottonwoods are at the end of their lifespan anyway, because they had to tear down a few of them over at it was Ian Deutsch Park a couple years ago because they had lived their full lives. So anyway, 727-5532 at the Cooperative Extension for Debbie over there. And also Susan Moore is giving a life stories class that's coming in July and August over at our library in town. So if you've ever wanted to write your life story but just did not know how to get started, well, you're in luck. The University of Nevada Cooperative Extension, once again, is offering a life stories class in Pahrump, and also they'll be heading out to Amargosa and Beatty. This is the opportunity for you to get started and get on your way to compete competing your autobiography. It's free, but it requires a commitment to attend once a week for 4 weeks. Class sessions is only 2 hours. Sign up for the class. To find out more information, you contact the Cooperative Extension Office once again at 727-5532. The end of the week and at times, the day of the week and at times will be decided by the students who register. So
That's nice.
it is, yes.
That's very nice. Both things to do with the cooperative extension, which
That's not all.
Now
There's more.
well, no, there's more. There's more. But I'm still seeing salt cedars out there, so get them out of there. And the cooperative extension can help you figure out how to remove them if they're in your
Don't be
yard.
pruning them or watering them,
No,
please.
no, they drink enough water. For a full size, isn't it 200 to 300 gallons a day?
That they drink.
And it's hot in the summer. This town is dry enough. We don't need it to take any more of our water.
We have a new viewer.
We want it for pretty stuff.
Did you know that?
We have a new viewer?
Yes, the reference librarian. We have a new reference librarian, Lynn.
Awesome.
So I want to welcome her to
Hi.
watching the show. You said you'd be watching.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll see you out there.
I want to say hi to Daniel. He's visiting from California as well. Hi.
Well, let me get the whole list now. No.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for watching. If you're watching, and we repeat Sunday morning at 6:30 a.m. So another thing coming up from the Cooperative Extension is a Food Preservation 101 home food preservation classes. They are July 8th from 10 a.m. to noon. That one will be called Some Like It Dry. It's $10. You'll learn the basics of drying food and which equipment to use. July 15th, 10 to 2. Let's Salsa. It's $15. Learn the basics of water bath canning for making salsa. July 22nd, 10 to 2. Under Pressure, it's $15. Learn the basics of pressure canning low acid vegetables and meat. Those are going to be really good classes. Those are really cool.
Jeff,
And that's a really inexpensive price.
while she was reading that, could you put up that JPEG? Maybe. We got 3-4 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
The JPEG's coming up any second. Well, keep on reading them.
Okay.
Sorry.
Who is holding that is the University of Nevada Cooperative Extension in their annex building, 1651 East Calvada Boulevard. 727-5532 is their phone number. The fee must be paid 1 week in advance of the class, and you'll make your check payable to the Board of Regents. And the space is limited to 8 participants per class. So you'll want to, if you want to take that class, you'll want to get in soon. And that's a really good price for those classes. Those are really cool things to know. Debbie Woodland is your contact. Again, 727-5532. And I want to make another announcement regarding the Nye County WIC program. We are still using the debit card, but now there's a local grocery store, Smith's, who has WIC at any lane. You can use it at any lane. You don't have to go to the 2 special lanes when you're at Smith's, except for the self-checkout lane. You can't use the self-checkout lane because you need the checker to scan it. But you can use your WIC card at any lane at Smith's, and you can still use it at Albertsons and Walmart if you shop there. We don't want to take you away from there, but the WIC at any lane is coming to stores. They're rolling the stores out chain by chain, so it will be also coming to those stores pretty soon here. So, and we also have, if you are, I might as well just make an additional plug for WIC. The phone number is 727-4884. They are a supplemental nutrition program for women, infants, and children, and they offer health screenings, nutritional counseling, and free nutritious foods.
Free nutritious foods?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great.
And also breastfeeding support. And there is an office in Tonopah. If you have friends or family in Tonopah who need the services, the Tonopah office is located at 100 Frankie Avenue in with the Health and Human Services Community Health Nurse. It's in the same office there, and the phone number there is 775-482-8819.
What's up at the health with the health nurse up there?
In Tonopah, too.
Just like you're down here?
Mm-hmm. Down here, we're with the health nurse. And the health nurse's office, we really have an asset with the health nurse's office here. Their phone number is 751-7070, and they offer immunizations, family planning, cancer screenings, lead testing, fluoride varnish. There is a just array of services that they offer. They're really an asset to this community. And Maureen Boodle and Libby Hamrick are the nurses over there. Maureen is a nurse practitioner. Libby is an RN, and they are just fantastic. Fantastic. So thank you for that. So shall we reiterate this stuff?
Jeff, did you get that JPEG?
Oh, I knew we were waiting
This
for
one?
some.
Did you get this one? There. That's
Yeah.
I didn't want to lose
I
that
love
one.
that flyer,
It's
too.
it was so colorful. I don't. didn't want not to have it.
With
on
all
there.
the fresh fruits and vegetables, it reminded me of WIC because we get fresh fruits and vegetables.
All
so.
right, well, you could bring our faces on back sometime. Jeff, you could bring us back. There you go. Thank you, Jeff.
What great classes those are. Those are really good.
And we have the wonderful young man, M.L. Robinson, will be here in about 3 Mondays from now. And see what he'll
Awesome.
bring with him.
I can't wait. He is so much fun. His shows, if you ever miss his shows, just go on YouTube. Go onto the YouTube website, type in their search bar, Community Viewpoint KPVM, and you can look for the segments with ML Robinson. You can watch all of them if you want, but he is a professor over at the Cooperative Extension, and he has some really, really informative shows. A few weeks ago, he did a show about looking for and preventing your house from getting like scorpions, bugs, rodents. I mean, he covered it.
And tarantulas.
He brought one. He brought the tarantula. He brought the scorpions, and he brought snake models. So his shows are really, really valuable.
Those were Chinese rattlers. Did you know that? Could you look in the bottom that said "Made in China"? So we have to say goodnight. Thank you. It's been fun for us.
Thank
I hope
you.
it's been fun for you. We'll see you in a couple weeks because next week is 4th of July.
Yes.
And it's closed.
Please be safe.
Right,
Have a
right.
safe and happy 4th of July.
Good night.